Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Patriotic, and I'm here with another reaction video. Not any reaction video. This is a special day. It is a Tom MacDonald day. Technically, 2 days ago we released this, or 3 days, 2 or 3 days. I always forget. This is a song called America, and he said on Twitter he almost did not release the song, which I find great. I'm guessing because he thought it was too controversial. Maybe, I don't know. I mean, Tom MacDonald, he doesn't shy away from things at all. So this must be hefty. This must be a doozy, and I'm excited to get into it. Just from hearing that, I mean, if he's saying that, we're not gonna waste too much time with the intro. I gotta see it. Let's dip right into it. Tom MacDonald, America, and here we go.
Lately, USA is getting scarier. Half of the Americans I see all hate America. They hate the cops doing their best to take care of us.
I saw this on Instagram just today. That this was filmed. They show this backdrop like just in their living room. It's amazing. Huge shout out to Nova, his girlfriend. It is insane how good their videos look, how unique they are, how creative they are, and they do it all on their own. A huge video that I feel like, maybe because Fake Woke was so big, and then he immediately released Clown World, that it got overshadowed a little bit. But I think Clown World is a lot better than Fake Woke in terms of the sound and the set. Is amazing. The whole set and costume design, all that. They do such a good job overall. All their videos look absolutely amazing. I just wanted to point that out. Sorry.
USA is getting scarier. Half of the Americans I see all hate America. They hate the cops doing their best to take care of us and kneel for the flag and salt the soldiers that we're burying. I'm tired of the pissing and complaining.
So I'm saying they kneel for the flag because they say like, oh well, there's systemic racism. Cops are shooting black people by the thousands. That's why we kneel, man. First of all, that's not true at all. The last concrete stats we have are 2019, and over 10 million interactions cops had with civilians. 12 of those were unarmed blacks shot. Double that amount were whites unarmed shot. And either way, we don't know if they're race related or not. With the George Floyd thing, Keith Ellison, who's he's a super far left black man who had every right. Any 60-minute interview, you can look it up. He says he had every single right to hit Chauvin with a hate crime, but he tells the interviewer, he's like, there was no evidence of it whatsoever. There was no evidence of it being race related at all, which is funny because that's what it sparked all over the country, all over the world. That it was, systemic racism. George Floyd was the icon of that. Everyone went ballistic. They made that stupid, retarded commercial with the Aaron Paul, the guy from Breaking Bad, and all these other ones saying,
I'm sorry for being white. I take responsibility. I take responsibility.
I'm like, I'll take fucking responsibility for that drug addict. I mean, Chauvin should not have a badge. He's a piece of shit cop, but did he kill George Floyd? They didn't really prove that in a courtroom. George Floyd did have 3 times the lethal dose of fentanyl in his system, not to mention a million other drugs. So some people make the argument that he would probably die anyway. I'm not making that argument. People like Steven Crowder did the whole knee on the neck thing to see if it restricts your breathing, and he did not die, and he has a lung issue. So who knows what to think, what really went down. Either way, whether you think Chauvin contributed to his death or not, it was not race related at all. Again, the far left attorney general, who's a black man, said there was zero evidence of it. Zero. And he could have charged him with a hate crime, but he didn't. So you can't, how long's the anthem? A minute? Maybe 2? You can't take a minute or 2 out of your day to honor those who fought and died for our country, who gave you those rights to do what you're doing right now. The irony of that, you're allowed to burn a flag and say whatever you want against the president or whoever in this country and get away with it, that you're not thrown in prison, shows that you're not living in an oppressed country. When you live in anybody who utters the words "I'm oppressed" or "we're oppressed in America," they're full bullshit, because the second you say that, you're a liar, because if you're oppressed, you don't know you're being oppressed. That's the whole point. Look at Yami Park. Look up. She has interviews with Joe Rogan, Jordan Peterson, everybody. She is a North Korea defector, and she says that the whole thing about, they're like, what did you think about being oppressed? And she's like, well, at the time, I didn't know. She could think about being oppressed. You're oppressed of all information, all outside information, everything that's going on out there. You don't know. You're oppressed. They're like, well, what made you want to escape North Korea? She said, I was hungry. That's literally why she tried to escape. She was starving, and she saw lights coming from China, and she thought, maybe there's food there. That was it. But you don't know you're being oppressed. Anybody who says that is a liar. Or just stupid. Either way.
Soldiers that we're burying. I'm tired of the pissing and complaining. Why you living in America if all you do is hate it? You think it's brave to take a stand against the nation? Real bravery is dying for the right so you can say it. Dear America, what happened to Americans? Apparently no one's aware or cares that it's embarrassing. It's arrogance. Our greatest enemy was always slavery and terrorists, and now it's people in the country trying to burn the heritage. I can't help it, I just seem to see the world different.
Right, they want to redo. Remember Obama in 2008? We want to fundamentally transform America. If you want to fundamentally transform something, it's not that thing anymore. So that proves that they want to redo everything about America. They want a different country. They don't want America. That's what fundamentally transform means. You know, they're not that thing anymore. They always say, like, oh, the right always says that the left doesn't love the country. Oh, yeah. It's like, well, you said you want to fundamentally transform it. Clearly, you don't love that thing. Is that what you say to your wife or your husband? Honey, I love you, but I want to fundamentally transform everything about you. Then they're not that person anymore. You want a different person. You don't want that person. You want a different one. So move to a different country. I'm not, like, I used to, like, tell, like, other, like, conservatives and stuff, like, let's chill out with that moving out thing. But what else you're going to say? If you, everything they say, they list, there's other countries that will meet your checklist. So why not go there? You can get it. You can have what you want. Just not in America.
I can't help it, I just seem to see the world different. It ain't Republicans or liberals, it's mental illness. The internet is only interested in left opinions. Cancel culture's got more power lately than the First Amendment.
Oh, man. All right, so a couple things there. Hold on, let me go back real quick just to get the words right.
Seem to see the world different. It ain't Republicans or liberals, it's mental illness.
Yeah, it's mental. There's a lot of mental illness. It's first of all, it's a problem. And we're letting people who have mental illness around the world, these people who think there's something other than male or female, clearly have mental illness because there's nothing other than male or female. Non-binary is not a thing. It does not exist. If you identify as non-binary, that means absolutely nothing. And they're like, oh, well, they can do that if they want. They can say they're non-binary. They can say they're gender number 42 or 97. I don't even know what they're up now. They're like over 100 genders. They find one every single day. I'm like, yeah, they can say that for sure if that's what they want to do. But they can't make us conform to their make-believe world. You know, people are villainized and demonized. They're banned off social media. They lose their jobs. They're fined, all for not playing along with this make-believe world, because it is. There's two genders. That is it. If you think there's something else. And you got people on freaking... You guys ever see follow libs of TikTok on Twitter? They show the greatest stuff. It's one of my favorite accounts. And they're showing people who identify as animals now, as werewolves. I want to believe it's fake, but I know it's not. And that's sad. And I can't criticize that, or I'm a hater. I'm a bigot. It's like, look, they want to live in a make-believe world. That's fine. They could do that. But leave me out of it. Leave everybody else out of it. And the fact they're literally controlling the world now. They decide who has a job and who doesn't. What happens in movies now and everything. They're making the new Star Wars, because clearly they're not going to stop with Star Wars. What was it, Episode 9 they ended? One of the first things they said was, don't worry, guys, we're going to have a trans character for the main character. Or one of the main characters is what they said. Go, thank God. Don't worry about the plot or anything. Like, thank God we have a transgender. There better be a queer black person who identifies as a white man, who identifies as a woman, who's really a man. Because that's what I want, or I'm not going to watch the movie. We live in a make-believe world. Mental illness is it's a problem, and we should be getting help for these people instead of encouraging it. Caitlyn Jenner is a dude.
Can't help it, I just seem to see the world different. It ain't Republicans or liberals, it's mental illness. The internet is only interested in left opinions. Cancel culture's got more power lately than the First Amendment. If you don't like it, leave. We will not defund police. We don't want no riots in our neighborhoods or in the streets. We respect freedom of speech. We protect what we believe. We don't want nobody dead, so please do not tread on me.
That's right.
In America.
I like how he's singing from the American patriot side of it. Like, hey, if you don't want any of this stuff, get out. You know, this is who we are. We are America. And he's singing from the standpoint of the typical patriotic American. And I love that because everything he's saying is 100% true. A defund police thing also doesn't make any sense because Democrats always want to throw money at every problem they have. We have a problem with this or that. Throw trillions of dollars at it. Trillions. The latest $3.5 trillion infrastructure bill has absolutely nothing to do with infrastructure. Biggest spending bill ever, even with inflation and everything on the rise. That's what they want to do. Not smart, in my opinion. Excuse me, my face is super itchy. But that's they always want to spend money with everything. But for police, we have a problem with police. All right, let's take money away from them. Like, now how would that help? Less money for, you have worse gear. You would have less cops. You would have less trained cops. Poorly trained cops, I should say. That's not... If you want better cops, I think they need more money. If not, I believe even Michael Jordan, controversial statement, he said he was giving money to some police organization or association, whatever it was. And I agree with him, it would make sense if you want better trained cops and for them to do the job better, they would need more money, not less. So it's just kind of weird that they're going for the whole defund police thing. Doesn't make sense.
We believe we don't want nobody dead, so please do not tread on me.
Don't tread on me.
In America, your freedom ain't free. In America, got soldiers dying overseas. So America, you can say what we believe. My America, I won't ever take a knee. Our freedom is the reason you can disrespect our flag. If my stars and stripes offend you, then I'll help you back your bags. America, does anybody know what the
Damn, that was a good hook, man. That was one of his better ones. One of his best ones. Damn, that was catchy. That was good. And yeah, if our stars and stripes offend you, we'll help you pack your bags. You can leave. You can leave. That is your freedom in America. Can't do that in all countries. Talk to Yami Park. Keep saying, look up Yami Park's story. It even a freedom-loving guy like me even made me appreciate freedom even more hearing her story. Joe Rogan podcast, she was on it all. Dennis Prager, all that. And he said, our freedom is the reason you can disrespect our flag. They say, it's so oppressed here, man. It's so oppressed while they're burning a flag. It's like the irony in that is too much.
America, does anybody know what the hell happened to the Patriots? Lately this nation is so ashamed and hating itself. Did everyone forget that people died to pay for this? Ungratefulness, United States gave everything to you just to help. I just want to celebrate Thanksgiving.
I think the people serving now and even the people serving in the past with all of our... I was just watching a documentary on Normandy Beach. Normandy Beach, man, that is just... Thinking of just all the people who just died, like... It's heartbreaking to say the least. I wish I had a better word. It's really just gut-wrenching. And to know what they went through, so we don't have to go through that, so we can have the freedoms that we have today, and then still have people disrespect our flag and kneel for the anthem. It makes me sick. It really does. 13 U.S. dead troops in Afghanistan. You can't take a second to stand for them. Put your hand over your heart. I don't know what's wrong with these people. I really don't. I don't know why that's a controversial statement to just say, just stand for. You get anthems like what, 1 or 2 minutes. You can't stand for a second.
I just want to celebrate Thanksgiving with my family. I don't need your help to understand it was a tragedy. Can I just be thankful for my country eating happily without you trying to guilt me for the genocide and casualties? I can't help it, I just seem to see the world.
And Thanksgiving was originally a point of unity, to take a breath from everything. And nowadays, it's just about eating, getting really fat. And if you're like me, you eat too much and you throw up. It was really bad. 2 Thanksgivings ago, I ate too much food and I threw up. And it wasn't good. I ate 2 full plates of turkey. And everyone said, that is a lot of turkey. And I said, yeah, I'm going to eat it anyway. And then I threw up. So lesson learned there. You can celebrate Thanksgiving too hard. Don't eat as much turkey as I ate. But it's just a time to gather with family, and people flip out. But I don't think as many people flip out as he's thinking. I don't know. I mean, I try to ignore those people because, I'm going to celebrate Thanksgiving. I'm going to eat my turkey. I'm going to eat my ham. And you guys can shut up.
You trying to guilt me for the genocide and casualties? I can't help it, I just seem to see the world different. It ain't black or white, it's conflict designed by the system. I don't need your pronouns, all I see is men and women. Kids are taking pills for fun while people can't afford prescriptions.
I don't use these retarded ass pronouns. You're either a man or you're a woman. That is it. I don't have to play make-believe. You're a man or a woman. If you think you're anything else, then you're mentally ill and you need help. Simple as that.
All I see is men and women. Kids are taking pills for fun while people can't afford prescriptions. If you don't like it, go. Hate it, then don't call it home. We don't need no violence, got no time for all you radicals. Screw your status quo, we're not animals. I won't kneel for the anthem, cause the flag is what I'm standing for.
Hell yeah.
In America, your freedom ain't free. In America, got soldiers dying overseas. So America, you say what we believe. My America, I won't ever take a knee. Our freedom is the reason you can disrespect our flag. If my stars and stripes offend you, then I'll help you pack your bags. America, you can hate the government and still love the country. The fundamental values of America are concrete.
Because I hate the government. I love the country. I hate the government, though. Worthless. Evil. Horrible. Yeah, I said it. FBI. What are you going to do? Bitches.
Republican government and
I don't like the FBI, if you haven't figured that out. I think they're the most corrupt, evil organization ever. There's not a single good person working for the FBI. Maybe the clerks at the front desk. That's about it.
America. You can hate the government and still love the country. The fundamental values of America are concrete. Republicans and liberals are dumb, to put it bluntly. They're labels that they use to create chaos and corruption. You can know the history and still be proud of where you're from. Every flag around the world is covered in a little blood. We started out United States, divided is what we've become. If home is where the heart is, you should show America some love.
Damn.
In America, your freedom ain't free. In America, got soldiers dying overseas. So America, you say what we believe. My America, I won't ever take a knee. Our freedom is the reason you can disrespect our flag. If my stars and stripes offend you, then I'll help you pack your bags. America.
Hell yeah. Look at them in that sexy suit right there. That's a good looking man. No homo. That was a fantastic song. Damn, and the hook and everything was super catchy. It had the grittiness and the upfrontness. Is that a word? Upfrontness? It is now. They make up genders. I can make up words. As fake woke and snowflakes. Because, sometimes he does, like, some of the silly ones, like Clown World and Dummies, which have a lot of truth, but they're kind of more on the silly side. Dummies, I think, is super underrated. I don't hear a lot of people talking about that song. It is insanely good, and the set is amazing. But anyways, this is one of his best ones. This was super good. And he speaks truth every single time. And he's fair. He does, blame Republicans and liberals. I don't like the Republican Party. I don't like the Democratic Party. I am conservative, but there's a difference between being conservative and actually being with the Republican Party, which I'm not, because I do absolutely nothing besides a few individuals. That is it. I don't like the Democratic Party either. I do like Tulsi Gabbard. She's on the Democratic Party. So people say I'm biased. I like some Democrats. Joe Manson's, okay. He's fine. But I like Tom MacDonald. He always speaks on both sides. I have a lot of friends on the left. The majority of my friends are on the left, but they've always respect my views. They know I'm a Trump supporter and all that. I lived with people, roomed with them for a few years who were pretty far left, but we've gotten along. I think they're great people. I love them. They're my good friends, but we just disagree on a few things. I wish more people were like my friends group, honestly. If more people were like my friends group, I think the country would be better off. We're completely different views and all that, but we get along. But Tom MacDonald is fair, is the point I'm making. He's fair, but he speaks a lot of truth. Protect this man. Protect this man. I don't know how much longer he's going to last. YouTube might just pull the plug. They could at any time. So what did you guys think of the video? Let me know in the comments. Did you love it? Did you hate it? Did you... I know some people love the lyrics of Tom's songs, but they don't like the sound of it, and vice versa sometimes. Let me know. What do you think? Did you like both? Something of his songs, hate the other? And also make sure you guys like and subscribe and hit the notification bell when you update when I upload the next video. It does help a lot. People keep asking for my Cash App. I don't have one. I mean, I do have a PayPal, but I really feel uncomfortable asking for donations. But the best way to help is just to like and subscribe and share and all that. You know, I love hearing from you guys too. I really enjoy just taking some time out of my night just to read the comments and talk to some of you guys over Instagram and Twitter. It's great. It really is. I've been having fun. So keep them coming. The tweets coming, the comments coming. That's the best way you can support me. Just comment and like, and I do appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. And I'll see you guys next time. If you guys have any recommendations on reaction videos, throw them in the comments. I love finding new videos to react to. I'm having a ball with it. So that is it, guys. Peace out. God bless America. And I already said peace out, but that's usually the last thing I say, so I screw myself up. Peace out.